which I quite enjoy. He's a beautiful looking leopard, beautiful color. He's got the potential to be very big when he grows up. He's still got a year or two of maturing to do, so it's a good chance this guy will be one of the bigger boys up here in the next 24 months or so. Such a classic position. Can't get over it. That big heavy branch. I love these trees, jackalberries, or ntoma as they're called in Tsonga.
How do you copy?
Go for. Is that Jan?
Yes, Jan. I've got a question from Anita in the Netherlands. She just wanted to know, can you tell me how high a leopard is and how much kilo or pound do they weigh as average?
Cool, thanks Jan. I'm going to answer that question in a second. Anita, you're just asking about, I presume that the heights or how tall leopards are. I'm going to have to sort of give you a rough indication, but they're probably about a meter, just over a meter at the shoulder. And then in terms of their weight, a very big male leopard can get up to about 85 kilograms, but typically about 70. Oh, look at this, Alex, look ahead of us there. Sally Nandre, there's also one in Kombi just coming up to our north on Garikatlan. All stations, one in Kombi about 200 meters north of that big jackalberry. I'm not sure if we're far away, I'm sitting with this Ingwe, but no, it's that three that we always see together. I can see the others coming out now, so normally they're relaxed. Okay, sharp. I'll pull out from this Ingwe in the next minute or two. Guys, well, very, very lucky for us here. Busy looking at a leopard, one of the big five, and then next thing you know, these guys come out. Alex, just have a quick last look at this leopard, and then I think we should move on a little bit, get closer to those rhinos, and then there's going to be lots of game drives to make space for. Sorry Anita, just sort of cut your question short there. There's lots of things happening suddenly. But yeah, I'd say this male, probably beacon male, maybe 60, 55 kilograms at the moment. And he might get up to 75, 80. He's quite a big leopard. So we'll keep an eye on him over the next couple of years. As you can see, very lazy, nice and sleepy. He's got a big branch right in the shade. I'm sure he's going to take at least another half an hour or so, wait for sunset to come before he gets active. Alright, we're going to move on a little bit, guys. Just like I said, lots of game drives heading this way. I want to make sure we get a good look at those rhino as well. What a special sighting. Beacon male, fantastic male leopard up in a big jackalberry. Just look at that setting again. Leopard is very special, but whenever I see something at such a location or such a setting, it's just extra special to me. Look at that. Magnificent. Oh. What a place to be a wild animal in. For my dogs, I'm pulling out of the Ingwe, just going a bit north to those in Kombi. one of those magic things, and I think this is probably one of the huge things that Wild Earth is bringing to you. That's well, to be honest, totally new experience in terms of wildlife, is the fact that these things just happen. We were busy looking at that amazing leopard, and the next thing, what do you know, a couple of rhinos come walking out, and that makes it very exciting. And that's essentially what makes the adventure of game drives so much greater than just seeing stories told about wildlife, rather than just sharing it with things as it happens. And I said earlier there's 3 rhino. Actually looks like there's 4 now. A bit more forward. And the 4th one is quite difficult to see, but if you look very carefully, that rhino on the far right hand side, she's busy suckling her calf. You just see him lying down. Now it's interesting as well. Typically rhinos, it's not a fixed time, but they suckle up to about 6-10 months even. And I guess this year, because there's been so much rain, well, relatively speaking, again, that's a whole different story, but enough rain to make the habitat really lush. Means that the mother is in good condition and she can allow that calf to suckle even though it's getting big. And that's why it's lying down like that in the grass. What an afternoon so far. Red-billed oxpecker as well, just hopping between the ears there. Guys, a fantastic collection of red-billed oxpeckers there. You can see them all over the face of the rhino, in between the ears, up on the back. A little meeting there. Another species of oxpecker that we see occasionally up here, very rare though, probably a couple of times a year, is the yellow-billed oxpecker. Obviously not one of those. Yellow-billed oxpecker looks quite similar. They're slightly bigger. The bill is also heavier, and obviously a lot of yellow on it. But we only see them occasionally with the bigger buffalo herds. Something spooked them a bit.